Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, Chris Harrison speaks. The fired Bachelor host makes a few threats in his first podcast since losing the job. What he has to say coming up. Plus, the return of the Pink Ladies. We're getting our first look at the new prequel series of the iconic movie Grease. And Name That Tune. Jane Krakowski is back as host of the hit Fox show, and she's joining us live this morning. Find out why the new season is getting some celebrity infusion.
Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Happy Tuesday! Do you like these spirit fingers?
I do, yes.
Put some spirit in those spirit fingers.
Spirit fingers belong on a Tuesday.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi, welcome to the Jason Show. Sans Jason Matheson. I'm Kendall Mark.
I'm Pierre Nugent, filling in for Jason. Don't worry, Jason will be back next week, though.
He'll be back.
He will, but
He's still trolling.
He is. Gosh, I mean, how many more photos of beaches and palm trees and fruity drinks can you send just to make us more and more jealous?
It's so sad. Yeah, yesterday I got a video of the pool that they were sitting at and a little like, hello. And then I got a video of his favorite bartender, Susan, in Hawaii, pouring him a drink. Well, I was like, it's 6 o'clock and it's been dark for 2 hours here, so I hope you're having a great time.
Did he know Susan previously, or he just makes friends wherever he goes? He's like, oh, this is my new bestie. You know, pouring me some drink.
Bartender friends.
Well, I mean, those are good friends to make. I can tell you that. That's
the
for darn
man
sure.
knows how to get a free drink.
I mean, while he's on vacation, though, if you were with us yesterday, I just want to bring up really quick. We have a very important update from yesterday's show. If you were with us yesterday, Kendall had a little snafu with her nails, but we have an update. Kendall, give the people what they want.
Are we taking a close-up shot here, Eric?
A
Leo?
brand new, freshly coated
manicure.
set of nails. Look at that.
Camera 5, get in there because they look pretty, don't they?
My goodness gracious, look at that.
Yes, for anyone wondering, this is technically a dark black cherry color. Two coats. Thank you, Nicole. My nails were a little ratchet yesterday, so if you missed it, maybe don't look, maybe don't watch, because it's embarrassing.
Producer Ted was a little worried that you went full black and just went full emo.
I have done that.
Have you?
I have. I have. I've done like the black nails and the purple nails and the really dark green and the like. I call it a color, and everyone's like, you know, that's just a shade of anything dark.
But did you also dye your hair purple in the 10-day My Chemical Romance concert on top of it?
I did have actually a dark period.
Did you?
My mom calls it the dark days, and my dad calls it the Kelly Clarkson skunk hair. If you guys remember when Kelly Clarkson first came out on American Idol, and she had that dark reddish purple with the platinum blonde like streaks.
It was hard for me to remember her hair standing next to Justin Guarini. Is that
with his big hair?
Right? Yeah, with his big froey hair. You know,
so
like that.
She had that stripy hair, and so I then had stripy hair because I also wanted to be Kelly Clarkson. And my dad, I'll never forget, sitting at the kitchen table, he did not acknowledge it. He didn't say a word, and I was like, Dad, do you like my new hair? And he goes, you look like a skunk. And he put yeah, he did. And then he just kept eating. It was like my mom was like,
didn't break stride.
He likes it. Yeah, and then during that same time, I got bangs. I didn't smile in any family photos. There's like a 2-year period where every family photo I'm like.
How old were you during this time period?
This was like 6th, 7th grade. It was the punk rock era. You know, My Chemical Romance, Avril Lavigne,
AFI.
You know, we had like everybody had those sweatbands, and none of us actually worked out.
No, of course not. They just had it to look cool. I mean, trendsetters back in the day, obviously.
Stackable bracelets, you know.
Emo Kendall. Maybe we'll get that on an Instagram story.
I think we should not. Speaking of which, if you're on Instagram, we're live on my Instagram right now, and I think it's pointing up my nose, so I'm really sorry.
So sitting right there. Hey, everybody on Instagram. Yeah, hi.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody.
Good morning.
We're just doing the behind the scenes. Why not? Jason's away, so we're just going to play.
The mice will play. That's for darn sure.
You get the heart.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's my favorite time of the show,
I get
as always.
Spoon. Hot dish time. Roll it, Leo.
Time to eat.
Thank you. Thank you. The most dramatic podcast ever has dropped. That's actually like the name of the podcast, the most dramatic podcast ever. It's the name of Chris Harrison's new podcast. He's talking about his breakup from the Bachelor franchise for the very first time, and it is dramatic. Okay, at the start of the episode, he said there are probably a lot of people in Hollywood who are very nervous about what he has to say. A little sprinkle there, a little carrot. He didn't go into specific secrets about the show just yet, but says in the days and weeks after his dismissal from the show, he couldn't eat or sleep and lost 20 pounds. He said he was heartbroken and embarrassed after the interview in which he, as he said, quote, stepped in it when it came to race, leading to, of course, his eventual firing. He says former cast members were actively campaigning to take over his job while he was in limbo, which had to be painful. The first 2 podcasts, by the way, are out and will drop weekly wherever you get your podcasts. So he didn't spill like a ton of tea. Do you know a lot about the Bachelor franchise?
I don't know a lot about it. I mean, I feel like we should have producer Ted in here so he can tell me all about it because I know that's part of his life story. But
it really is. It's on his tombstone.
I know, seriously, it should be. But I remember the whole situation when it unfolded. I don't remember exactly what happened or what was said, but I know that that was a little bit of a blank storm, you know, surrounding that whole situation.
A dumpster fire,
yeah,
as they say.
Could. Yes, that would probably be a better way of putting it. But I do want to listen to this because I want to hear his side of the story and hear what happened here exactly with him losing his job, and who knows if he'll ever work in the industry again.
It's true, and one thing that he said that I thought was very interesting, where there were several cast members trying to get his job, like we mentioned, but also a bunch that reached out to him right away. And so he said that that really helped. One of them being Wells Adams, and if you watch the show, you know he's the bartender on all the Bachelor in Paradise things.
Is he friends with Jason?
No, he's not yet. He hasn't been on Bachelor in Paradise.
Got it.
Yet.
Okay, my mistake. I was just keeping track. I'm keeping track of Jason's bartender friends. Sorry.
He's married to Sarah Hyland, though.
Oh, that's not bad.
Anyway, I digress. There were rumors that he could be the next host.
Okay.
And it didn't matter. He still reached out and was like, "Hey, I hope you're well. I care about you. I'm not going to stick my feet in this specific drama, though."
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's interesting to say the least. I'm looking forward to hearing what he has to say on the podcast. Maybe we'll get, different sides of the story and have a little more expanded view of the whole situation.
Spill some tea.
Next in the dish, we're getting our first look at the new season of the Netflix thriller You. Season 4 is split up into 2 parts, and Penn Badgley is back and creepier than ever. Take a look.
Professor Jonathan Moore. Why are you here? Did you kill someone?
Oh, did someone break your heart?
Did you break my heart, Marianne?
I walked along the avenue.
Heartbreak is always a catalyst for a new path.
You're a murderer, Joe.
You're wrong about me. I'm gonna prove it to you.
I never thought I'd meet someone like you.
Laying low is imperative. Turns out teaching's fun and London's not so bad. I fell in with the most insane, damaged people on Earth.
Ooh, Penn plays a serial killer who falls in love and becomes obsessed with various women. This season, someone is stalking him. Take that, you creep! The new season debuts next month. I do not watch the show, but after that trailer, I'm starting to think that I need to go home today and catch all the way up because that looks pretty darn good.
Well, the big thing is, right, that he moves to a different city every season, and who does not love me some, like, Oxford-style London?
Of course, yeah, of course.
I mean, the area alone is, I would hope they kind of make it a part of the show in the same way Emily in Paris has made Paris,
right? Yes.
You're welcome,
yes.
a part of the show, like a piece of the cast.
We have, to producer Ted in our ear, we've started a drinking game now. Every time we mention Emily in Paris
Kendall
on this show.
Emily
Yes,
in Paris.
Take one. It's
Cheers,
time.
everyone.
Never too early.
Have your English breakfast tea. But
Two different storylines, though, between Emily in Paris and You, though. I think Emily in Paris looks like it might be a little bit lighthearted in the nature of Paris. As
not
opposed
about
to
stalker
You.
serial killers?
No, that's an entirely different storyline.
This is true.
Yes.
So, not the same at all. Don't compare the two.
Emily in Paris.
Emily in Paris, streaming on Netflix now. Next in the dish, last night during the big college football game, which was a terrible game, by the way, Marvel dropped. Did you watch the whole thing?
I did.
Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry.
I'm
Back
invested.
to this. Marvel dropped the new trailer for the AntMan and the Wasp movie, Quantumania. Take a look.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger. You have a daughter. But you've lost a lot of time, like me. We can help each other with that. Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
How about that?
AntMan and the Wasp. Quantumania hits theaters next month. Okay.
Yes.
Why this is a big deal. So
Yes.
if you're into the Marvel Cinematic Universe or MCU, this is the first movie of this season of MCU. It's in the 5th, I think, level 5 or generation 5. It's this new sort of, phase 5. It's this new chapter of MCU. The other big thing is that guy that we see Ant-Man talking to. He is the new supervillain of the MCU. He's kind of like Thanos. You remember him from the Avengers movies?
I remember him fondly, yes.
We don't know a ton about him, but he is the new bad guy.
He's the guy.
And we don't know what Ant-Man did to sort of work with him, what promises he made, what he wants. All we know is that he's a big part of this one and will be a big part of the movies to come, presumably.
I am a fan of the Marvel Universe. I have seen the first Ant-Man. I did not see Ant-Man and the Wasp. I have to admit the first Ant-Man didn't really keep my attention all that much.
I would agree. It seemed too light.
Yeah,
this seems darker.
You know, I don't mind a little darkness that comes with the comic books because that's part of the story. I mean, that's always been part of the story. There's drama, there's tragedy. Yes, exactly. So that's why Avengers Infinity War, that one to me is the movie. That is the movie in MCU.
Takes the cake.
Absolutely. Do we have cake?
Okay. I'll watch anything with Thor, and that's the end of my story.
But do we have cake?
No. Lots more to come. We'll be right back after this. No cake.
There's gotta be, we should get some cake though. I haven't had breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet. Welcome back, everybody. Pierre Newsham here, filling in for Jason while he is on vacation, but...
Which, by the way, Pierre, we would like to have a poll. Pierre is wondering if his levels were a little low earlier, if he needs to amp it up, if he needs to just like get some cake in that belly and boost up the energy.
I'm not on my traditional sleep schedule. You know, I'm waking up a lot earlier.
He has to wake up earlier than 11 a.m. every morning.
I do, yes, I know. It's a tragedy that, normally I wake up in between 10:30 a.m. and 11 a.m., something like that. But for this show, I have to wake up at 7:30 a.m. to be in here
but wait, I'm sorry, you don't get here on time.
Listen, we have the 9 a.m. meeting. I was here at 9:03.
Twice.
That's fine.
You literally have no reason to be late. Every single other person in this building is here at like 3 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning. Jeff lives here. I don't even know when he leaves.
If you joined us in the pre-show show on Facebook,
yes, it's called the Jason Show before the show.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yes. If you joined us there, you would know it is not my fault. It is all of you who drive slow.
Okay.
It's all your fault.
So you wake up at 7:30 and you still don't get here till 9:03. I have so many questions, but answer our poll that doesn't exist by sending us a message on Instagram.
Are you putting up a poll? Oh, I think we're putting up a poll.
Addie's putting up a poll on our Instagram page.
Very good.
Jason Show TV. Does Pierre need more energy? Yes or no?
Anyway, when it comes to movie stars, no one is bigger than Tom Hanks.
It's true. He was on with Colbert last night. He talked about how he hangs out when he does go out, and that is our late night rewind.
We had a celebratory bottle of champagne brought by. Hey, and I, despite a couple of evenings I've had with you, which ended up with fistfights in front of Mickey Mantle's restaurant.
Yes.
You know, you think you're funny? I'll tell you what funny is, Stephen Colbert. I'm not a big drinker. I don't drink a lot. So I usually have a Diet Coke, you know, in order to, because if you didn't have a long enough disco nap, you're going to fall asleep about, 11:45.
Sure.
So I have a little bit of caffeine, Diet Coke in a glass, and I sip
right
that
there
through
at the
night.
Cafe Carlisle.
But they brought the champagne around. They brought the nice flutes. It was like the last episode of The Bachelor. You know, they were pouring all this stuff around, and I just had this Diet Coke, and I said, "Oh, give me a shot of champagne in there for crying out loud."
In the Diet Coke.
In the Diet Coke, and everybody says, you are insane. I said, well, I may be insane, but I want to help. I want to celebrate the season. So I had a sip of this. Stephen, it was delicious.
There you go. This is exactly what the folks at Veuve Clicquot intended,
by the way,
this recipe can also be found in the Book of the Revelation.
That's right.
as
Now,
a sign
first
of
of
the
all,
apocalypse.
look at the color. Is it
It's
not?
gorgeous.
Is it not kind of gorgeous, right?
It's like an American Aperol Spritz.
And I want to say, happy 2023.
Happy 2023.
Just like an Aperol Spritz.
Yeah, just like it.
Okay, so you know the Tom Collins is a drink.
Yes.
So Colbert named this the Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks named it the Diet Cocaine, but C-O-K-A-G-N-E, like champagne.
Got
cocaine.
it. Got it.
I thought that was
Okay.
pretty crafty.
I like it. It's very creative, that's for sure.
I actually also have a very weird wedding trick drink. My girlfriend Tara always does this.
Okay.
And when you are tired, or if you're not like trying to drink that much at an event and it's getting late, it's red wine and Coke. Red wine
Really?
and Coke. You've done this too?
Red wine and
It's a drink. It's like it has a name too. She sent it to me, but I don't remember what it's called.
I do like, I'm kind of like Tom. I'm not a huge drinker. I do like I have a Dr. Pepper a day. That's my drink of choice, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah,
Keeps
no,
the doctor
seriously.
away.
But like, yeah, it does, absolutely. But you mix
doctor's
like,
day.
I would try that though. Coke and champagne.
Yeah.
I would absolutely give that a shot.
And Jeff was saying that he just had beer with Sprite, and that's like a
Yes.
drink over
You
in
had that
Europe, too.
in France?
A panache.
Oh, wow.
A
Excuse
panache.
me. A panache. Mon
Or
Dieu.
a beer soda, if you're from Minnesota.
Yeah, yes. That doesn't sound as
Ask
fancy,
your
does it?
friendly bartender for
Right.
a panache.
Oh, man.
Tom's new movie, by the way, is called A Man Called Otto. It hits theaters this weekend. It's based off of the Swedish movie A Man Called Ove, which is based off of the book, which is amazing.
I was just
It's
about to say,
a grumpy
did you
old
read the
man.
book?
Yeah, it's about a grumpy old man with like a really great heart. So it should be a pretty good movie.
I think I could relate to that. Yeah?
You're like not even 40.
Well, I mean, I'm old enough. Next in the dish, Jimmy Kimmel had some guests on his show last night that he couldn't quite get rid of. Take a look.
We've been getting hit with a lot of rain and wind here in LA. It rained last week also. Doesn't happen a lot, and the storms aren't letting up. They say this cold front is so big.
Oh, here we go, Pate. Here we go. Looks like Kimmel's dropping back. He's going to make an analogy.
Yeah, he really needs to thread the needle here, E. I mean, with this kind of setup, it's tough to pull out a punchline that's going to get the kind of laugh that Jimmy's looking for.
Yeah, Pate, especially with the boring topic like the weather. But you know what? He has been doing this for almost 20 years.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy. Don't blow this.
Yeah, let's go. Pretend like you're a winner.
Well, guys, you're kind of throwing me off a little bit with the commentary during the joke.
Wow,
you know?
wow, Eli. Now, this is something you don't see a lot, okay? We got a veteran monologuer rattled by a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, Pate, it's pretty obvious that Jimmy is really just off his game tonight.
That's not. Can I just finish my cold front is so big joke? Would that be all right?
That's Eli and Peyton Manning bringing their Monday Night Football sideshow to late night. That whole format has been a big hit on Monday Night Football with Peyton and Eli bringing in guests, dissecting the football game, talking about who knows what during the game. So, of course, I mean, everybody loves Peyton Manning.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't love Peyton Manning?
Who doesn't
right?
love Eli Manning? Too? It's pretty funny.
Eli is low-key funny. I don't think enough people know that.
Underappreciated.
Absolutely. I would agree with that entirely.
Did you see they brought Guillermo in as the guest analyst?
I did not see that, but I'm going to go back and find it now.
It's
Because
pretty
Guillermo, America's sweetheart, that's for sure.
Something he's probably never been called.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, next to the dish. Stars can be very intimidating, especially for young journalists, but Kate Winslet did one interviewer a solid. You see what I mean. Look at this.
It's my first time.
This is your first time
Yeah.
doing it? Okay, well, guess what? When we do this interview,
Yeah.
it's going to be the most amazing interview ever.
Okay.
And do you know why?
Why?
Because we've decided that it is going to be. So we've decided right now, me and you,
Yeah.
this is going to be a really fantastic interview.
Okay.
And you can ask me anything that you want, and you don't have to be scared. Everything's going to be amazing.
Okay.
Okay, you've got this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Very sweet.
That's so cute. I believe the interviewer, you can hear it, is probably like a child interviewer.
Sounds like a younger voice, it sounded like, for sure.
Right. I want to think of that, though, every time I get nervous to interview someone. I'm just going to be like, just pretend you're listening to Kate Winslet telling you this is going to be a great interview.
Do you think Jessica Chastain did that with Ted before the interview last week? You know what, Ted? Producer Ted, this interview is going to be great. You're going to do wonderful. You can ask me whatever you want. Could you imagine Ted's face if Jessica Chastain said, Ted, you can ask me whatever you want?
I can. It would look like this.
Yeah, I think that would be about right. I think that would be about right.
Touche.
Yeah.
By the way, that clip making the rounds on social media, you can check it out. Twitter, Instagram, all of your different places.
Is TikTok? Did we get TikTok on there too?
I don't know if they have it on TikTok.
I
I'm
have
guessing.
no idea. I'm not really on TikTok.
Ugh,
Addie's been trying to get me on TikTok, but I'm not really on that. Next in the dish, the prequel series for Grease is almost ready for its debut. Grease, Rise of the Pink Ladies takes place 4 years before the original film, and the trailer just dropped. Take a look.
Ladies, you must be careful with whom you associate. The girl's reputation is all that she has.
Maybe sometimes you gotta be bad to do good.
This is the word that you heard. It's got groove, it's got meaning.
Things are about to get wild.
Oh, yes, indeed. The show features new music and will hit Paramount Plus in April. I have to say, you know, who doesn't love Grease? I mean, it's just, it is the OG of OGs, right? I mean, but I don't really see too many musicals happening in both film and TV. I like me a good musical. Little song, little dance. Why not? I might be into this show. Absolutely.
It kind of looks like the rebuttal, if you will, of A League of Their Own that they have on Amazon.
Yep.
You know, sort of the same look, the same vibe, the same era of what we remember. The movies were really big then, and it's sort of the prequel to it.
Nostalgia is a very big seller these days.
It really is. Are we that sad?
Yeah, I think we are.
Are we?
I mean, I would hope not, but I mean.
I feel pretty happy.
Whether I'm happy or sad, I think I might tune into that show because I think, you know, Grease is
Do you
such
even
a
have
great
Paramount
movie.
Plus?
I do.
Oh,
I do. I'm watching.
Like, no.
I'm watching Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Thank you, Jeff.
What's that?
Yeah. No,
Tulsa King?
Yeah, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Teaser for tomorrow's show.
Oh, look at him dropping little
Yes.
things like that.
Yes.
Okay, next in the dish, good news for Addams Family spinoff. Wednesday, the hit Netflix show has been renewed for season 2, people. The show follows Wednesday Addams, who is a student at Nevermore Academy. Jenna Ortega plays the lead, and it has become the 3rd most popular show on Netflix, only behind Stranger Things and Squid Game. I'm just not a huge Addams Family person.
Wow.
I know.
Did you see the look on Addie's face when you just said that?
I think Addie just disowned me.
Yeah.
We are no longer friends.
No.
She just kicked me out of the chat. It's always been a little too creepy and kooky for
Really?
me.
I enjoyed both movies, Addams Family and Addams Family Values. I enjoyed them both. Raul Julia as, what's his name? Mr. Adams. What's Mr. Adams' name?
Gomez?
Gomez, that's what it is, yeah. Terrific. I enjoyed them. I don't hate them.
But I just am not like this big fan.
It just doesn't strike you like,
No.
I mean, you think it's a little creepy, like you said.
Creepy and kooky.
Yeah, creepy and kooky. Maybe
Just
that
like
should be
they
the
say.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like that's their thing, right? So they've done a great job as far as I'm concerned. But people love it. Season 2 is going to be good.
Wouldn't season 2 of Wednesday be called Thursday? I'll show myself out. See you later. Bye, everybody.
Leo, let's just go to commercial. We're going to go now.
Can you name that tune? Jane Krakowski and Randy Jackson are back for a new season of the hit show. This time, some famous faces are joining them. We're talking to Jane and Randy after the break. And gadgets galore. Gadget guy Steve Greenberg hit up the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas last week. He's showing us some of his favorite high-tech finds. And wait until you see what former pop star he ran into. For another cup of coffee, The Jason Show is coming right back.
And welcome back to The Jason Show on your Tuesday morning, everybody. Randy Jackson and Jane Krakowski are back for another season of the iconic game show, Name That Tune.
Love that game. The 3rd season kicks off tomorrow night on Fox with some serious star power. Take a look.
Can these famous faces face the music and
Name that tune! Buckle up!
January 11th?
Okay, you want to play like that?
The Celebrity Music Play-Along game is back.
I'm going to name that tune in 4 notes.
With a money-making showdown for charity, naming the top hits.
Wake me up before you go.
Celebrity Name That Tune. Season premiere January 11th.
Yes! I love this game. And joining us now, the host of Name That Tune, Jane Krakowski, and band leader Randy Jackson. Good morning, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning.
Hello.
Great to be with y'all. Hey, guys, we want to ask you about this season. You guys have been having so much fun over the last couple seasons with this show and with this game. Jane, I'll start with you. When it comes to this season, what stands out? What might be a little bit different this season as opposed to prior ones?
Well, this season we have all celebrities playing, and it's so fun to see celebrities come in and give it their all and try to win as much money as they can for their chosen charity.
And okay, so it's all celebrities. We saw a couple in there too. One of our friends of the show, Melissa Peterman. We love her. I don't want you to give anything away, but did she do pretty well? We have to know.
She was fun.
Better than others.
Yeah, she was fun though. She was fun. Love her.
That's great. And people who love the show, obviously with celebrities, they're not taking the money for themselves. They can win up to $100,000 for a charity of their choice.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes, and that keeps the stakes so high because everybody has chosen their charity for such a personal reason. And so it keeps the stakes super high. And it's so fun for Randy and I to have these celebrities come in, see what they know, see what they don't, have our amazing live band play music the whole hour long, and just have a fucking good time.
Randy, when
definitely a party.
Yeah, absolutely. Randy, when you're playing the music, have there been times when as you're playing and you think to yourself, there's no way this person is going to get it, but they somehow get it? Do people just surprise you on a daily basis whenever you're playing music for these guys?
It goes both ways. We're shocked when they get it. We're shocked when they don't get it because we can see their minds thinking, I know the name, they're humming along the melody, but they just can't quite correctly name the song. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Did anyone, since they're celebrities and we know them, did any celebrity that, maybe we think of, like, for example, an Adam Rippon, Todrick Hall, any of them surprise you this season with either how good they were or how bad they were, Randy?
Both. I think we had both cases. Listen, I was shocked and Jane was shocked how good Chris Jericho was. Wow, Chris, bro.
Chris Jericho brought it. He was incredible, and as a guest on a game show, but also knew so much music.
Yeah.
Such a fun showman.
I'm so thrilled to hear that, guys, because I got to tell you, as the teenage boy in me never left me. I'm still a fan of professional wrestling till this very day. So I cannot wait to see Chris Jericho on this show. And now that you gave him a glowing review, I think everybody else is going to be excited to see him, don't you think?
Yeah, he brought it, dude. He brought it.
Absolutely.
He brings it big time. He sings, he dances, he names tunes, he does it all. I was just happy not to get into a headlock with him.
Yeah, thankfully, Jane.
One person you do not want to tangle with. That's
no,
for sure.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Before we go, Randy, you spent some time here. We're in Minneapolis. You spent some time here in the Twin Cities. Any favorite memories of when you've been here in Minneapolis?
Oh, man, there's so much great music there. I mean, remember working with the Soul Asylum boys there, working with Jam and Lewis, working with greats, man. City, Minneapolis. What's going on with these Vikings, Joe? Come on.
Yeah. Hey, there we go.
Love it.
Big game coming up on Sunday. Randy, do you have a prediction for Sunday's game with the Vikings and the Giants?
Man, listen, the Vikings have to take it. Come on, guys. It's time.
The
time is now. Name that tune, Vikings.
There you have it.
There we go. Right before we go to Jane, I do have one question for you. There's someone sitting next to me that may or may not want your job someday. Do you have any advice for him when it comes to being a successful game show host? Because you're incredible at it.
That's so kind. Give it up before you jump in the pool.
I'm gonna keep watching. We don't want you to go away anytime soon, though, Jane. No.
Well, thank you both so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Season 3 of Name That Tune going to be on Fox. Chris Jericho, by the way, the lead singer in the band called Fozzy. So it doesn't really surprise me that he knows a ton about music. I think he's going to be terrific on that show. Cannot wait to see him.
I'm really happy for you because he also got really excited when he saw Elizabeth Berkley flash across the screen. Real excited.
Because we talked about her yesterday.
Hello.
We just talked about Elizabeth Berkley yesterday. So yeah, there's going to be some big names on that show, and I can't wait to watch.
Do you remember that time that you interviewed Meredith Vieira and you told her you wanted your job?
Listen, I didn't tell Meredith I want her job. I just asked her for some advice. What would somebody have to do in order to get a game show host job? And she said, hey, don't get any ideas, pal. Okay,
which is basically what Jane Krakowski just said, too. She was like, I'm still here.
In fairness, you teed me up for that one. I didn't provoke that one, okay?
I poked the bear.
You did a little bit.
Speaking of poking the bear, energy levels, things we talked about earlier today.
Yes.
Addie, do we have results of our poll yet on whether Pierre needs to perk it up or not?
Really?
50-50
A 50-50 split. Okay, so tie goes to the perk it up a little bit, I think.
Yeah, we're going to need you to just amp it up. Get you one of those wine and cokes.
We got 25 minutes to go. Don't you worry. The energy level is going to go through the roof when we come back.
It's going to be good.
Going to be real good.
I can just feel it.
I know. I'm ready. I'm getting ramped up.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah,
They're not going to be on Name That Tune, though. That would be too easy for you guys.
Too easy.
Way too easy.
Far too easy.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We just chatted with Jane Krakowski and Randy Jackson from Fox's Name That Tune.
And in honor of that, our producers thought it would be a great idea to put us to the test. They want to see how many songs we can name that came out in the year we were born. 1984 for me, 1990 for Kendall. Kendall, you are up first. Let's hear this.
I'm going to bomb. Oh, this is Madonna. Sorry, the one with the Vogue? Vogue!
The one with the Vogue. The one with the Vogue. Well done. Okay, very good.
Sweating already.
I had no idea what that was.
Okay, Pierre.
Okay, yes.
What? How did you not know that? That's like iconic.
No, I didn't know that. I had no idea what that was, so I'm glad that was your question.
I'm glad I'm winning.
Okay, my turn. Song from 1984. Let's hear it. Is this, God, see, wait, this is, what's her name?
You're worse than me. I literally just said her name. I literally just said it.
What? It's Madonna again?
Oh my God.
Wait, but what's the name of the song though?
Borderline?
Sure.
Okay,
if you know it, you should just say it.
Written out, and I'm dying because I can't
no
remember.
chance.
They're so far
no
away.
chance. I know that song. Come on.
Okay.
There's no chance.
It was her first hit. Okay, everyone remember we were this big.
Kendall is up again. Let's go to the next song. Let's try another one.
I'm up. I'm ready to win.
I know this pain.
Madonna.
Oh, no. This is Wilson Phillips.
Why do you lock yourself up in these chains?
God, hand at time, hand. Hold me back.
Hold on
For one more day.
Got it. I got it. Yes.
You did it.
Yes. Nailed it.
You did it.
Absolutely nailed
I'm
it.
so sorry, I'm shouting.
One for me.
I get really competitive and I
My turn again. Let's go. We're doing great at this game, by the way. If you can tell, let's hear it.
Okay.
Oh, what's love got to do with it? Tina Turner. Let's go. You know it. You know it. The Queen.
Okay, now it's getting real.
Yeah.
It's getting
The Queen. Yes,
Play
indeed.
it, Leo. Let's go. I got to get some points. I don't remember what this is called.
You got to name the tune.
I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry.
That girl is poison.
Poison.
Knew that one. I'm making a big comeback here in this game.
Okay, I don't think
Big comeback. What's the next one? This is for me. A chameleon. Come a chameleon. Is that the name of the song? Yeah, got it. Is that the official name of it though? Come a chameleon. Come a chameleon.
I don't know. I was playing with an 80s and 90s music savant over here.
I mean,
I see a picture of me all the time.
Is this Michael Jackson?
No. I think Jeff just fainted.
Who is this?
If you gotta name the song though.
Is it Prince? New Kids on the Block?
I don't even think I know that. What's the title of the song though, Jeff? Step by Step.
Oh,
okay,
it's
yeah,
saying
got
it right now.
Got it. Oh yeah,
Step by Step.
Yeah.
Let the music play.
Oh, All Night Long. All Night Long.
Lionel Richie.
Yes. Got it. That was
Can I get that one?
1984.
Do I get that song?
You do, yeah, you can get it. Yeah, I'll get that one to you.
Okay. Push it. No.
No. Oh, that's no.
The jams, pump it up.
Yeah.
The jams, pump the jams up. I don't know what the word is, but you know, the pump the jams. Pump the jams. Oh, pump up the jams.
There you go. There you go. Well done. Well done. Okay, one more. The 99 red balloons. Right? The original time. What?
Oh, I know this song. The song in Rugrats.
What? Whoa, what is it? Loop balloon?
Loop balloon?
I think they should still get credit for 99 red balloons. Like that's right? Yeah, I think this is a good one to bump out to, everybody. Thanks for bearing with us on Name That Tune. We'll be right back on the Jason Show.
I think we would.
You think so?
That one song.
I know that one. That one. Yeah. Oh man, I'm still recovering from that Name That Tune segment.
I'm honestly sweating.
I was feeling a lot of pressure during that. I mean, like we said, we were doing songs coming from the year that we were born, but I mean, my ears weren't really working at full capacity in 1984 when I came out of the womb,
my
so
parents haven't even met as of 1984.
Yeah, so I mean, this is if you would have asked me, 98, 99, that kind of stuff, I would have nailed that one, but.
So out of the park.
Out of the park.
Sure.
Welcome back, everybody, by the way. Last week was a very exciting week for one member of the Jason Show extended family.
You know him, you love him, the Gadget guy, Steve Greenberg, or you may know him from the host of the YouTube game show, What the Heck Is That? No? Yes, we love that show.
Yes.
Went to Las Vegas to attend the most influential tech event in the world, you know it, CES 2023, and he filed a special report just for us. Look at this.
The Consumer Electronics Show is enormous. We're talking 3,200 companies from 150 countries taking up 2.1 million square feet. This thing is unbelievable. Of course, there are always lots of flat screen TVs and even a wireless OLED this year. And there's smart stuff everywhere. Smart toys, smart sanitizing robots, a smart bird feeder, a smart dog collar, a smart avocado tester, even a smart punching bag. Now this company is called Baby Arc, and they claim to have the first and only smart car seat. And it's all about safety. It has 14 sensors in this car seat, and it'll actually let you know if the baby is properly in the car seat, if the car seat is properly in the car. It'll also tell you if you've left the car and you've left the baby in the car, it'll send you an alert as well. That's what I call a smart car seat. Now, one of the hot trends here at CES is right on my nose. This is called augmented reality glasses. This way you can see the real world and also the not real world at the same time. Now, TDK has actually made some huge improvements in this area, one of which is this little module right here. This used to be 10 times larger and 10 times heavier. Now it's smaller and lighter. The other advantage is they're using something called direct retinal projection, so that the image is projected right onto your retina. The advantage, before, the augmented reality image would be sharp and the background would be blurry. Now, both the augmented reality image and the background are both sharp. Very cool. You never know who you're gonna meet at CES, like Paula Abdul. Paula, hi. What are you doing here? Mwah.
I'm here to launch my new Idolize smart audio sunglasses. They're brilliant, actually. They have incredible, impeccable sound quality. You can connect easily to your Bluetooth. You can dance, and they're not going to fall off.
They're not going to fall off.
My other glasses I spend a fortune on. If I look down, they fall off my face.
Now, later this year, ADT is going to launch this base and an app which will manage all of their self-set-up home accessories. But what's unique about this product is that it's not brand specific. Not only will it control ADT products, but it will also manage Google compatible products as well. With the ADT base and the ADT Plus app, it's really all you need to get started with your own smart home security. For the outdoor lover, this is a Jackery solar generator. Now, they come in a bunch of different sizes. This is one of the smaller ones, This is the newest one right here, and this one is huge. It's a real monster. This is, as you can see, you roll it back here. This is the Jackery Solar Generator 3000 Pro. With this one, you can stay off the grid for 5 to 10 days. If you add some solar panels, you can stay off the grid indefinitely. That's probably why Jackery is the #1 solar generator company in the world. A big part of CES is all about health, wellness, and home testing. A perfect example is right here. This is CodeDX, and these folks have developed a home PCR test. Really simple. The nasal swab or your saliva sample goes right in here. Then it goes into this machine like that. Then it Bluetooth connection to your smartphone. It does the analysis in about 30 minutes, and you've got your results. Perfect for work, school, or home. And finally, I am sitting in the world's first micro solar-powered car. It's called the Squad, perfect for city driving or in a gated community. When it comes out next year, price tag's gonna be about $7,000. No gasoline, no plugging in. Sounds pretty good to me. In Las Vegas, at the Consumer Electronics Show, I'm Steve Greenberg.
She's a cold-hearted snake.
We know her.
Paula Abdul, we
That's
know her.
Paula.
Oh, we were just talking to Randy Jackson. It's like
Wow.
American Idol 2.0.
Seriously.
Or 3.0.
Or whatever.
Anyway.
Yeah, one of those.
He's like a kid in the candy store at CES, Steve. I mean, he and his gadgets, but there are really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Some of those I would totally, if I could afford it.
Absolutely. The last one that we saw, that solar-powered vehicle, I think I'm going to get that to drive around the Fox 9 lot around here.
Just the lot?
Yeah, just get my own parking spot. You know, it'd be great. Right, Jeff?
I want you to park it next to the Storm Chaser.
Oh, no, let's not do that. No, I'd rather not. No.
Pretty funny.
No, not
Now
really.
remember, you can watch Steve's wildly popular game show, What the Heck Is That? At GadgetGameShow.com.
We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us.
That's how he says it.
.com.
Gadget Game Show.
He's got a cool job. I should have guessed that, yeah.
Addie, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we should have guessed that right away, shouldn't we? Yeah.
It's time for the world's shortest segment. There it is.
Yep.
Happy anniversary to the iPhone.
Yes, happy anniversary indeed.
The first ever Apple iPhone was unveiled this week in 2007.
Wow.
Late Apple CEO Steve Jobs showed off the smartphone in a much anticipated live event. You remember video from this, we all watched it. The first iPhone had a camera with just 2 pixels and a 3.5-inch screen. Now, many critics said it was too expensive, it would never catch on. 16 years later, it's estimated Apple has sold more than 2.2 billion iPhones worldwide.
Do we have a monetary value on that?
Right.
I don't know. I think we need to find that out, Jeff. We'll be right back. A lot of money.
Is it not?
I mean, we're going to find out here in a second, aren't we?
I guess.
Behind the scenes conversation. Sorry about that, everybody. But welcome back. It's time for the surprise goodbye.
Surprise!
All right, neither Kendall or I know what the producers put here until now. Today, a Price is Right win you have to see to believe, featuring a very tall man and a tiny little car.
Oh, if this is a red 7 coming up, you won.
Oh, man.
Because you changed the very last number.
Man.
Let's see a red 7, please. Yes! What a good win.
Let's see it. Oh, man, he's not going to fit in that. That's former NBA player. That's Jared Jeffries. Okay, winning a new car on the show. It'll be interesting to see how he's the 6'11" Jared Jeffries driving around in a Toyota Corolla. He had a pretty good NBA career, too. I think he was in the league for over a decade, went to Indiana. Pretty good player back in his day. I don't know how he's going to fit in that car.
Yeah, I was just wondering, like, how does a man of that size put his legs into the Corolla?
Do you have to take the back seat out and, like, recline the front one all the way back?
Have you ever seen those NBA players or other like really tall or giant athletes
like
get into
Shaq?
their really nice small sports cars? They're like, they get into the Porsche and it's like, how are you gonna get out of that?
I worry about Shaq every time he gets into a car too. I mean, the guy is so big.
I know.
It's like, how does he get in and out of a car? He's got to be,
like a danger zone.
Yeah, it really is. You wanted to check on a poll real quick?
Oh yeah, tomorrow on the show, Lacey Chabert, Ted. It's gonna be great. Okay, final results. We are doing well
Yeah,
here.
we
have
are?
good energy.
The energy was good today?
According to Instagram.
Okay,
You
fantastic.
can come back tomorrow.
Fantastic. I can't wait
That's
to be back
your
tomorrow.
prize. For real though, Ted is interviewing Lacey Chabert, and let's see if he actually freaks out. Jason leaves, and Ted just interviews all of his Hollywood
Another
crushes.
Hollywood starlet?
That's all he does.
What?
See you tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.